Equifax data breach, consumer information stolen. Equifax has let the American consumers down with the recent data breach that has affected over 143 million customers, according to the Federal Trade Commission. Hackers were able to access customers' personal information such as date of birth, social security number, and addresses, along with a host of other identifying information. Equifax's compromise is more aligned with a mega breach, as approximately half of the U.S. adult population had their information stolen. Companies have an ethical and moral responsibility to protect the customer's private information and take all appropriate security measures to ensure it stays safe. Equifax has failed their corporate responsibility and lost the consumer's trust with their brand. By not taking the appropriate security measures, Equifax has put itself in a position that may have significant effects on the share price of publicly traded corporations. This could cost Equifax millions of dollars on top of legal and settlement fees. There was a recent $575 million settlement that will be paid out to consumers affected by the data breach. This equates to only $125 per individual affected, which is not that much for a person's identity to be stolen at will. There needs to be action that takes place to prevent these breaches from occurring in order to protect consumers' personal information. Equifax needs to value ethics when designing their strategic planning process. Their online security measure protocols need to be ironclad and top of the line in order to prevent breaches. As risk has increased, many companies will experience a data breach, and it is vital for the organization to assess how the breach might impact governance and corporate social responsibility. Only then can a company such as Equifax begin building a model to support proper security measures within their system. In the case of this breach, hackers were able to find a loophole in the dispute portal where customers file a claim. With a company the size of Equifax, which operates in 24 countries and has over 11,000 employees, there should never be a breach to this magnitude with that many resources. Equifax needs to go back to the drawing board and incorporate a SWOT analysis identifying strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and most importantly, in Equifax's case, threats. Once they identify the core issues, the company can tie in their ethical and moral obligations to increase their strength, their commitment to the company, and all stakeholders. The good news for consumers is Equifax has already invested over $200 million into their security infrastructure. The bad news is consumers really don't have a choice to just walk away from this company since they are a credit reporting agency. Consumers' information is now compromised, and how could there be any trust in the accuracy of a credit reporting agency? This will affect the consumer's ability to get loans, cars, and other financing that can help them build a better life. There needs to be serious intervention and continued surveillance of these companies that hold our personal information at their disposal, and we as consumers demand better results from these agencies.